we know how to do. It's all I focus on. Morning mojo calls, Saturday morning meetings, ride-alongs, coming back to Phoenix, going to visit markets. That's what we do. I got this form from Jack Tesser, and it's the best form I've ever seen to allow your people to present to you. When you sit down in a meeting, they should be presenting to you. What did you spend time on this week? What observations, insights, or ideas do you have? 1 out of 10, how would you rank yourself? Did you employ the core principles of the company? What did you do well this week? What can you improve on next week? What's the most important decision you're facing? What's keeping you from making it? And what direction do you need? You should not have a one-on-one where you're reporting to them. They need to report to you. You need to build leaders out of them. I sound like I'm bitching up here, but I'm just passionate about it. Use this form if you want people to actually become real leaders. SMART goals, you've all heard this. You might have SMART goals, but do your co-workers, the people that mean the most to you, have SMART goals for their personal life and their business life? Do they know their KPIs? What is my conversion rate? How many service agreements am I selling? What's my average ticket? How long do I averagely spend on a job? What's my warranty rate? I just said that. How many stars am I getting? 5 stars out of 5. All this, they simply click on an app and have access to what they are today. They know exactly how much they made today. There's no Houdini, your paycheck shows up on Friday, you gotta guess what it is. Every single person in the company, including your employees' wives and husbands and their kids, should know where they're headed. They need to have support at work, and more importantly, they need to believe what they're doing at home. Do you inspire your people? If you stand up on stage and just say, we need to do better, you guys are better than this, we're melting over here, and not celebrate any of the wins? I've been to so many businesses where they just get up on stage and they bitch. And they say, we can do better. You guys need to do better. We need to set a record. No one cares. They don't want to work for you if you're going to be like that. Celebrate their wins. Call their family when they have their best week. Acknowledge their birthdays. I'm not the greatest. I'm not the best. I'm working on myself every day. I'm trying to be the best leader I can be. I got a lot of work to do. But at least I attempt to be involved in the success instead of the failures. It's okay to support another person who's doing something similar to you in the same industry. It won't hurt your business. If anything, it'll help you both. Competition happens at the bottom. Collaboration happens at the top. You'll notice one thing about the people I surround myself with. They win. Success leaves clues. You're going to hear one thing over and over. I follow success. Some of the people in my 4 walls aren't the same people they were 10 years ago. And I guarantee you in 10 years it's going to be a whole different thing. I want you guys to go along with the ride. I know how to build a company to sell because I've done it. I've done a lot of great things, but there's so much more I have to learn. I'm going to be a student for life. I'm going to be the dumbest guy in the room. I'm going to hire way smarter people than me. And I'm not going to fear it. I'm not going to be afraid. I'm not going to lead with fear. I want somebody that can run circles around me. And I'm going to learn from them everything. You'll notice one thing. I take everything and I extract. I extract. For my doctor, I'm extracting. For my coaches, I'm extracting. For my employees, I'm extracting. For my mentors, I extract. I pull it out and I implement it right away. My dream is so big. We're going to change so many people's lives that every one of the people in my life, their life will change. It's not just the money. It's the way they walk. It's the way they look in the mirror. It's the way they talk. It's their eye contact. Their tone out. It's everything about them. I want to say, when you guys come to my funeral, I want you to say, man, he changed my life. Knowing that guy affected my life and my family's life and everybody around me. I want to make an impact. I want to leave a legacy. I want to make change. I want to move the whole industry up. We deserve that. They call us blue-collar workers. I think we're a hell of a lot more than that. And my dream's got to be massive. It's got to be. It's got to be so much bigger than anybody ever thought. The world will know who I am. They'll know who A1 is. They'll know who everybody around me is. I believe that. I believe that with every bone in my body. I don't lead with fear anymore. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to be on stage. I think you guys see that. I'm really proud of who I've become, but I got a long way to go. I'm just getting started. I literally say this all the time. I'm just in the beginning stages. It's getting easier. Now, I can't stop thinking about who else I'm going to hire. The greatest people. I took what Ben said yesterday, who, not how. I'm making so many changes just from this week that are already in motion. I got more out of this than you guys did, I bet. I needed this, and I need this all the time. I'm going to get you guys, I couldn't go over performance pay in detail because it wouldn't be fair to you. So what I'm going to do is set the main 5 roles for your business and how to pay their performance. We've got a whole thing built out in Excel. But where you register, I'm going to be sending you guys a bunch of stuff. So look for my email. And it's going to have videos, it's going to have ways to set it up. And there's even some technology we're developing that's freaking kick-ass. It's going to be a game changer. We're already using it. And I asked Jim if we could make it available to you guys. He said it wouldn't be that hard. You know, my Monday board is where we live now. Al taught us about a Trello board. We took it to the next level on Monday. And there's so many things in Monday, and they are organized, and they are assigned. And there's someone responsible. We check in on it, and they sign off on it. And use Al's steps of delegation. But we actually do it. We don't talk about it. It's just every week, yesterday happened, that they went over the whole board and who's doing what progress we're making. Set a huge goal, an impossible goal. I said $1 billion. I needed 2,000 technicians and $500,000 to hit $1 billion. Now $1 billion seems easy. I'm not even kidding. Most people think about $1 billion. How could you do $1 billion? I want to do $10 billion. But my mind had to be able to figure out a way to comprehend how to get there. So I had to change my way of thinking. I had to change and calibrate my brain and think completely differently than the other garage door guy, than the other home service guy. They're happy to make payroll and take $200,000 home. I'm not happy unless I can change thousands and tens of thousands of lives. Dream bigger. Want more. You deserve it. You're an entrepreneur. You took a lot of sacrifice in your life. You should want more for everybody around you. Period. Before you heal someone, ask him if he's willing to give up the things that make him sick. You know, this is really deep for me, because I don't want to help everybody in this room, because you don't even want to help yourself. I really don't want to work with everybody here. I don't want you to bring me all your problems every week. If you're a part of Home Service Freedom, and you don't hold yourself accountable, you look in the mirror every time you see I'm going to get in better shape and you keep lying to yourself. If you lie to yourself, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be around people that are lying to themselves, because how can I trust you? I'm not going to do the work for you. If you say you're going to do something, we're going to hold you accountable. We're going to walk through this with you. But there's a lot of people that want people to just come in there and change their mindset and become their psychologist. Work with them every day to do their numbers, because they're not going to put any time in. They're going, but you don't understand my market, my employees. I am not taking the phone calls. I am not doing that for the stress. You keep that. You can have that. I don't want your money. I'm taking the money to build the most badass team there's ever been. We got software engineers. We've got the best financial analysis. We are going to change businesses. And I know how to bring it to market to get you the valuation you deserve. It's not going to be easy. I'm your personal trainer. We're going to work with you, but you got to do the sit-ups. You got to do the push-ups. I don't have a magic pill. It's called hard work and discipline and consistency. Those are the 3 things you're going to need. And if you think, well, I just want to do what you do, well, move into a small apartment, drive a really old truck, and try to make payroll. And work your ass off 24/7. And don't go on vacations. Sacrifice relationships. But I'm married and I have kids. Well, listen, you pick your career, not me. It takes hard work. Better hire right. Oh, I don't need to yell about culture. One thing I'll say about culture, you guys want to have a great culture, I'll give you one thing. Try to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner for your people. Try to just grill for them. Try to have fun and feed them. Because when you sit at the dinner table, you sit at the lunch or breakfast, it just changes the game. Bring their families in, get to know them, have fun, go live on videos, share your culture with the community. Start drilling outside and inside for your people and watch your culture change. Aspire to be number one. I wear this proudly with everybody in my team. I want to win. But in business, I've learned just because I win doesn't mean you need to lose. My vendors win. My competitors get to win. My employees win. I get to win. And the homeowner wins. Business is different than most sports I've ever played. But I do want to be number one at everything I do. I don't play a game going, I just want to have fun. I play to win at everything I do. Everything in my life is a competition. So me and Ishmael get along. Giuseppe created a small video, just some fun stuff we do at A1. It's a 1-minute video, but just think about this. Think about the mascot. When Dan created this A1 caricature, we started taking that, we created it, and now we're going to be on the ice where we're sponsoring teams, we're involved in the community, we're at home shows with this. But just see what we do. Watch a little bit about the fun I've had over the years.
And today I wanted to talk a little bit about, hey there, hi there, hey there. I knew that would get your attention. A lot of you see me as a successful entrepreneur, but I didn't get that way without my own trials. I started out with $50,000 in business debt. I was all by myself, working 10 to 12 hours every day in the business instead of working on the business.
And now we have over 200 employees. We've got a 35,000 square foot warehouse and training center. And we're so excited to bring you guys in and show you what we're gonna do as a team. Because we believe in you, the people, and that's how we're gonna grow this thing. We're gonna grow it together. We're a live organism that's always looking to do the next best thing. We're a lean company. One of the things that differentiates us from our competitors is we carry the best parts in the industry. My name is Mello. I'm the owner at A1. Remember how convenient with your project gets from. Here we go.
This is my training experience in Phoenix.
They flew me out to Phoenix, Arizona.
They picked us up from the airport, got a really nice apartment, also with a truck, gas card.
Every ride-along has been a great learning experience.
It really seems to me that A1 cares about their employees and your growth in the company.
They just want you to be honest and handle your work. Get your shit together, man. Do it right.
Detroit market,
Portland market,
Toledo market,
Idaho,
Las Vegas area.
Tucson, Arizona.
Learn a new trade, become an A1 certified technician, and elevate your career with the industry leader in garage doors and electric operators. Join the A1 team, and remember, it's A1 from day one.
You have a friend in the garage door business. Call 844-A1 Garage. A1 from day one. 844-A1 Garage. A1 from day one.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fun over the years, and now it's this content machine. I don't know how many video guys we have now, 4 or 5, full time. And I got a lot of work to do, trust me. I'm going home to work. If he doesn't want to hear that, she's like, we're done, bro. We don't want to work anymore. No, listen, I promise you when I get 8 players, I look for $1 million plus producers, and I know now by looking in their eye if they're $1 million producers, because I can tell they want more. Their story matters. It's like, now that I pay so well, they come. But you gotta get yourself out there, man. You gotta put yourself out there all the time. We're getting ready to do ads at Topgolf. We're gonna have ads. That's where my avatar lives, right? Go where the people are. So many people worry about how do I get more clients. I worry about how I get the top producers in the door. Because take the variance from your top and bottom guy. And you start adding up your top 10% versus your bottom 10%. Look at that variance. But you still allow it to happen. I don't know why. It's insanity. It's the definition of doing something over and over again and expecting a different result. I don't understand it. I wanted to read this to you guys. You guys have heard this, I'm sure. But I thought that this was pretty interesting because they did this experiment in the 50s. During the study at Harvard in 1957, Dr. Kurt placed rats in a pool of water to test how long they would tread the water. On average, they give up, sink, and drown after 15 minutes. This is a real study. But right before they gave up due to exhaustion, the researchers would take them out and dry them off. Let them rest for a few minutes and put them back in for a second round. In the second try, how long do you think they lasted? Remember, they had just swam for a few short minutes before, 15 minutes. How long do you think? 15 after the second turn? 10? 5? 60 hours. 2.5 days. The conclusion drawn was since the rats believed that they would eventually be rescued, they could push their bodies way past what they previously thought impossible. I'll leave you with this. I got a couple quick things, but if an unstoppable belief can cause exhausted rats to swim for that long, what could a belief in yourself and your capabilities do for you? Remember what you're capable of. Remember why you're here. Keep swimming and never quit. There's some great books that I read. And 3 Feet from Gold is an amazing book. You're so close. So many people give up. They don't focus. They get all these ideas and they lose their focus and they're right there, one hire away, one good consultant away, one good employee away, and you give up. Don't give up. You went this far, you're so close, you built a business. It's a great business, just a few little tweaks. That's where I come in, it's so easy. When I showed you those 4 KPIs, give you a couple little foundational steps, I've seen businesses 5X in 1 year. Profit, not just revenue. The master in the art of living makes little distinction between his work and his play, his labor and his leisure, his mind and his body, his information and his recreation, his love and his religion. He hardly knows which is which. He simply pursues his vision of excellence in whatever he does, leaving others to decide whether he is working or playing because to him he's always doing both. You guys will watch me. I'm enjoying every minute. I'm not saying one day I'll be happy. When I do $1 million a day, I'll finally be happy. I'm saying today's day one. Today's day one. Today is when I'm going to make a difference. It's now. I'm coming. Everyone knows. Everyone knows I'm coming for the home service industry. I'm not just coming at garage doors anymore. I'm going. No one's going to stop me unless I die. Somehow get handicapped. I'm not stopping. It's going to be hard to compete with me because I bring in the best. I don't say, ooh, that's a lot of money, let's make a deal. I say, you're hired, let's go. There are a lot of people that make a lot of money with my company. Several hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't mind. I bring a consultant that costs a lot of money. I don't mind. Because I'm learning every day. I hear a lot of people go, ooh, that's a lot of money. Because you're not worth it. You don't believe you're worth it. You never have. It's too much money to invest into myself. I'll never get a personal trainer. I'll never get a chef. I know exactly what I make per minute, per hour, per day, per week, per month, per quarter, per year. And it's a lot of freaking money. And it's not about money. I brought you here to figure out what freedom meant to you. What does freedom mean? And I'll tell you what, money gives you options. But if you don't enjoy the process, if you hate your life, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I started going to church again, and I believe in Jesus. I thought I should share that because I know I got a bigger reason to be here. It's not to teach you guys only about business. I believe in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, and I need to be a better person. And I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that as a crutch and say believe in God. I want to tell you what I believe and tell you I got a lot of work to do. But I just know this, he didn't put me here on this stage for no reason. You can't have my success and my happiness and my mindset without a divine, something's going on. I don't know what he's doing, but I know I'm meant to be here, and I know it's going to be a hell of a lot better than it is today. And I'm enjoying every minute of it. I'm going to let him use me. I don't know what exactly is going to happen, I just know that my life is meant to be more than anybody ever thought. Because I believe I'm the best dude in the world. And I believe he's watching after me. And I believe I have a big heart. And I'm going to give till I can't give anymore. And I'm going to let him use me. And I'm going to pray more. And I need to be a better Christian. I need to be better. And I know that. And that's not a cop-out. But I will be better. There's no excuses. I got to look in the mirror and know I need to do better. And hopefully you can look in the mirror when you leave here and say, I'm going to be the best version of myself. When I say I'm going to do something, I commit. When I put my foot down to shake somebody's hand, I follow through. If I tell myself I'm going to get in shape, be focused, be a better father, mother, son, daughter, you're going to do it. Come through when you tell people stuff. Last thing I got, guys, is some people are already subscribed, but I got this. I'm going to give 3 free issues out. We spent a lot of time putting this together. And this is not, once again, this isn't, if you guys see these things put together, if you want 3 free issues, you scan that, we'll mail them to your house. They cost, if you think about the time and money that goes into this is not to make money. It's to share what we share. And the more input we get, the more people that get involved, the shit we're doing, it's going to change lives. And this is my personal newsletter. There's no ads in it. There's no subscriptions. There's no buy this. Literally, if you want 3 free issues, do it. If not, I don't really care. But I think it'll change your life because we literally put everything I do at A1 into this. But this is what I'm going to send you guys. You guys all came here for some stuff. This is the common theme. So I promised everybody I'd give you this. I'm going to give you the template for the pay for performance. I'm going to give you how scorecards work. I did talk a lot on stage, but introductions, get my doctor up here, get people that changed my life up here, so that was more important. But how to calculate your market share and the equity incentive program. You're going to get an email, check your spam, keep an eye out for this stuff. I did want to deliver this stuff, that just, obviously time was an issue, and I didn't want to give you guys something half-ass on stage and leave you guys wondering, what do I do now? I'm going to send you from A to Z the stuff, because you came here, you invested your time, money, and energy to be here, so I wanted to give you guys that. I wanted to make sure to give something complete and detailed. And last thing is, I wanted to call Bill up here. Bill helped me put this whole thing together. I want to give it up for my team.